Hi, I'm Amanda Jane Woodall and welcome to my fashion school. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to go back to our roots of DIY because I just really miss sewing. So how do we get an idea from point A to point B? And this is because a lot of people, they really want to do something creative, they want to make something, but actually putting that into practice can be a little bit difficult. And that's because you don't have a template or a plan. It's interesting because I think every single day we see so many images and they're just thrown at us. And it's difficult to know what to do with them, where to put them, how to store them. And a lot of people like to use Pinterest. But the problem is with these boards is you get these images and number one mistake to make is just to copy these images outright. It does nothing for your creativity and it's, plagiarism. So don't do that. And so I'd just like to move us away from that a little bit and show you how you can have these images and you can use them, but you can also kind of transform them into something a little bit more simple, a little bit more creative, and most importantly, a little bit more sustainable. So each and every day as an artist, as a creative, as somebody who's just a bit artsy, a hobbyist, anything, just be on the lookout for things that inspire you. And it doesn't have to be things that already exist online. The best things are actually in the world, that scary place, where you can take your own photographs and then you can upload them to places like Instagram, Pinterest, just to have them in the one place. So once you've got these images, you will start perhaps to see a theme or an idea, a concept coming together. So it can come from anywhere. It can come from books, it can come from images, fashion, sculpture, architecture, etc., etc. So you get your board of images, and then what I like to do is to actually make a piece of artwork based on these images. So you can make an artwork, a design, like I say, a sculpture if you're really a bit more of an out-of-the-box thinker. Anything that you like, you can do an actual mock-up of some kind of fashion design if you're more of a hands-on person, but you need an actual art image that belongs to you, a piece of art that belongs to you that has been created from your initial images. So that's what I went on to do. I've got my favourite Sharpies out and I had a little scribble and I made, a series of images, and mine were based on the fruit of the spirit. So I did some angels, which were little pears. And then I had the basis of what might become a fashion design. I get a lot of clothes donated to me by family and friends because everybody knows that I like to be sustainable with fashion and I don't want them to throw it in the bin. I'll either cut it up and use it, or I will find a way to reinvent it. That's the same thing. Or I'll sell it on Depop. For cheap, only for cheap. I don't sell for profit, I just sell to make things circular. So if I want some clothing, I'll sell a piece of clothing to get a piece of clothing back. You see how it works there, or to buy art supplies, etc. So I just have a circular way of acquiring new clothing because I love fashion, but I don't want to be involved in the nasty, negative side of fashion. I've gone so off track, I'm so sorry. This is why I script everything. But anyhow, this is the important thing. So now I'm going to take a piece of clothing, and I found a men's shirt. So it doesn't matter, don't worry about what gender things are. What's important is it's going to fit you. So oversized clothing, however you like things. And I always think for the base of an applique project, which this is, or a kind of upcycle project, you want something a little bit sturdy as your base. Denim is just a good start. I use denim loads. If you have a look in my previous videos, you'll see that I have used denim a lot because I do think it's something that everybody has. It's something you can easily pick up secondhand, and it is just a good solid base. It adapts well. You can distress it. you don't have to do too much finishing on it because it looks good in, you know, a distressed state. So I got a men's oversized shirt and I chopped it up. I cropped the sleeves and I cropped the hem of it just to make it fit me better because I'm quite a little short person. And so that was my starting point, just those few alterations. So you can decide whatever alterations you want to make or none at all. It's completely up to you. And then what I've done is I've got my design, my piece of artwork, and I've created it into a stencil. And I've done two types of fashion embellishment, which is one is to make appliques using vintage fabric and the other is to do some embroidery work. So I will play the video and I'll let you see what you think of the results. So you can do this very easily, very cheaply with things that you already have around the house. Remember, every bit of clothing that you've got also is fabric. So you have to think outside the box and not just see things as the garments that they are. And many people, you can ping buttons off things, you know, because you can use the buttons, you can take lace off things, you can take trimmings and embellishment off things. So see what you have got as your equipment, materials, medium, whatever artsy word you like to use. But yeah, so let's watch the video and just let me know what you think, whether you think it was a good result or whether you think it was a pile of no, don't tell me that, that's not very nice. Okay, see you in a bit. we have come to the end of this video, but you can see me in my next video, which might be another DIY. So thanks for watching, and please do have a go, because I'm not doing these videos just to make things that look pretty. I want you to have a go. I'm on Instagram. You can find my Instagram handle. It's the same, Amanda Jane Woodall. So you can send me the stuff that you make, because I want you to go for it. Be brave and go for it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. And then at the end, I'll usually do a blooper. So let's do. Oh, oh no. It's believable.